Well, last week certainly was a thing. I speak without exaggeration that it took legitimately. I filmed last week's on Monday, just so you know. It took me until Friday to get rid of the majority of the smell of the durian, even though it was no longer in the house. So, yeah, that was a thing. But that said, Jank Pack Thursday is back, and I have a plan where if a pack comes up with no gum, I'm not going to be digging into something like that. I need a little bit to recover from that. But we're gonna shuffle, and then we're gonna spin, and we're gonna see just what's going to come out of the wheel and the box this week. So let's see. We spin round and round she goes, and coming up. Oh boy. Well, I'm nearly positive that there's gum in there, but weirdly, it's actually fortuitous. Not really. You'll see momentarily. Uh, you know, could have been worse. Could be durian gum. Pretty sure there's gum in this. Maybe I'll have overhyped myself. See, this is what I would think. It's Awesome All Stars. That's not what we're going for. We're going for. Oh, it feels stuck. Okay. And this one I can blame nobody but myself because this is a pack that I bought myself back in Pittsburgh over Christmas. 9 full color stickers. And now I was really prepping. I said, Zach, you know what? You're going to get to the point. It's like, yeah, you're going to spin one without the gum, but now you got this VR lined up, and it's going to be awesome. You can kill the time without having to eat the gum. Well, guess what? I get to do both apparently today. Thank you, universe. What year is this from? I don't really care because it's going to hurt me. Probably the 80s, because why not? All right. I don't like the fact that it's stuck to the label. I'll tell you that for free. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's not a go. Oh boy. Yep. Stay in school, kids. I'm going to figure out what to do with that later. I may cleanse it. We've seen these before. Haven't seen it like that before. No year, but it's okay. Let's get into the stickers, and then I can kill some time while I clean that stuff off with a VR. We got Horseface Henry, and it was a puzzle back on the back. Let's get rolling right into the jank, folks. Ryan the Rhino. Don't look like no rhino I've ever seen before. Not that I've run into many. I'm going to piece that puzzle together. Chipmunk Chuck. Oh, come on. We want some stats about these guys. Or was that Awesome All-Stars? Insert your own joke here. And keep it tasteful. This is a family channel. Elvis Pelvis. What is the... Oh, here we go. Okay, this will tell us. Height, 5'10", 5'11" with a hair lick. Weight, 175, 185 with sideburns. Them some thick sideburns. Position, star player. All right. Outstanding characteristics. Wears the only blue suede cleats in baseball. Nice. Off-season job, impersonates himself in nightclubs. Best record, first player on team to hold 19 different records. 6 rock records, 3 country and western records. Reminds me of the Blues Brothers. Yeah, we like both kinds of music here. We like country and western. Radar Roy. Yeah. Nightmare Fuel. Here we go. Height 5'3", 6'3" with antenna up, 147, 247 with computer. Designated tracker, keeps track of the ball. Outstanding characteristics, can spot a foul ball 100 feet away. He hits it with luminous paint so he can see it at night. Off-season job, air traffic controller for UFOs. Actually hit a home run using a radar computer. Naturally, he broke the computer, and to this day, he'll only use a bat. Well, that's the mark of intelligence. Next. Jumpin' Jack Trash. You. Hey, we got stats. 5'10 in mid-jump, 165 on firm ground position, never in one place. Outstanding characteristics, a real hophead. He likes beer. When he springs into action, it makes everyone a little jumpy. Off-season job, makes slinkies. Okay. Once leaped 18 feet in the air, coming into home plate. To this day, he has never found out who put that banana peel on third base. All right. Pardon me. Sad Sack Sal. That's the guy who's back in the minors for far too long. 5'10 from toe to shoulder, 185 includes the drooping head. Shallow center. Very round-shouldered, his head is where his belly button should be and vice versa. Models before ads and physical fitness programs. There you go. Best record, got 19 runs in one game. These runs were in his stockings, which he uses to hold up his head and body. Puns for days, ladies and gentlemen. Puns for days. Two more. Rat Face Robert. Okay. The comments are too easy. 4'7", trap size, 175 after nibbling cheese. He was a bat gnawer. Okay. Always seen coming out of a hole in the ground with his tail between his legs. He deserts the team when the score is sinking. Off-season jobs, works in a tenement building. Doing what? Best record, drove in 18 runners in a single game. They were players of both teams who he gave a ride home in his pickup truck. Oh, Robert. Final one. Hey, sweet. Pirate Perry. Here we go. Let's go, Berg. What does it say about old Perry? 6'3", 7'3" with hat. That's a big hat. 145, 245 with the sword. Hookball pitcher. Swoops down from the stands onto the playing field on a long rope made from his pajamas. Off-season job contestant on Let's Make a Deal. What a show. I missed that show. Best record, hit a ball with his sword 582 feet out of the ballpark. When he got back into the ballpark, however, they made him use a bat. Aw, that's too bad. You know what else is too bad? Well, we're going to flip this around, and I'm going to work on this, see if I can get some of it off, because I got a little bit of a VR. Hello, universe. How are you? Yeah, I'm going to continue working on that. And I'm going to be looking over here, depending on which way you're looking at me, because I need some notes. But ooh, hey, breaking it might actually... look, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking it actually is helping. Not that side, but this side. We might get at least half a side out of this. Spoke too soon. Continuing on, I'm going to work on this half. 3 good nerds. We know them. We love them. They do everything. Literally everything. Autographs, card openings, Pokemon, movie reviews, opening cards in the school line, and if I ever end up back in the North Dallas, Texas area, I will know where or where not to go to get the best pizza. And I'm sorry I'm doing this, but it actually is working, and I'm going to get at least half of it, because that's going to take too long to carve all the rest of that off. Man, I went to college. What am I doing? Well, that's all you need to know about that. Anyway, 3 Good Nerds has a VR going on in which they want you to create your all-time baseball team from fictional baseball players in movies. This was fun. It took me a little bit because there's a couple positions that I was just having trouble getting. But some of them came to mind. Ooh, that's the method right there, Zach. Some of them came to mind really quick. Now I'm going to start with pitcher, and I only picked 2 pitchers. Here's why. Name me a baseball movie in which they had more than 2 pitchers at any given time. Exactly. And one of them, I guess I'm going to be using him as the closer, is the other half of the pitching dynamic of Harrison Vaughn in Major League, and that would be Ricky Wild Thing Vaughn, played by Charlie Sheen. Bring him in as the closer. But for the starter, and we're almost at least half of the gum. Yeah. You know what? In the words of many people, oops, good enough. Good enough? A little bit of wrapper. Never killed anybody yet. Oh. Man, I should have left the sticker. Yep, should have left the sticker on. Alright, and then the starting pitcher. From the movie Rookie of the Year, if you remember that one. Henry Rowan Gardner. The one with the kid with the cannon arm. Sounded like stretching leather when he would ever stretch it back. Infield. Oh, wait. Skipped over catcher. I'm sorry. Catcher. It's got to be Dottie Hinson. Gina Davis from A League of Their Own. One of the best players in that league and in that movie. One of the best catchers in the movie. In any baseball movie I've seen. First base. Going back to Major League. But not for any of the Indians. We're going Clu Haywood for the Yankees. One of their big rivals because it was actually played by a baseball player. Pete Vukovich. And Clu Haywood. What did they say? Leads the NL in every offensive category, including nose hairs. Second base, we're going to the original Bad News Bears. Kelly Leak, played by Jackie Earl Haley. He was the kid that smoked and drove the little mini bike. Jackie Earl Haley went on to be, I think, Freddy Krueger in the newer movies. Third base, back to Major League, though. Roger Dorn, played by Corbin Burnson. Because once he stopped, trying not to be injured, that man could ball. Shortstop, Tanner Boyle from the Bad News Bears. He was one of the best players on that team. Real snarky, too. Liked it. Left field, we're going the Sandlot. We're going Scotty Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls! Great movie. Great baseball movie. I haven't seen it forever. Right field, Pedro Serrano, League of Their Own. Hat for bat. It's like, what is it? I like this Jesus very much. He doesn't help me with the curveball. Are you trying to tell me the Lord Jesus Christ couldn't hit a curveball? That's funny. Center fielder, also Major League, Willie Mays Hayes. He may run like Hayes, but he hits like, at least at the beginning of the movie, So yeah, was that it? Yep, Smalls, Serrano, Hayes. And so that does it, but I went a little further. I even went the three other key positions that people forget about. Equipment manager, the only one I can remember is Daniel Stern as Phil Brickma, Rookie of the Year. Daniel Stern, I think, is severely underrated. I'm going to go out and say that. Manager, honorable mention to Tom Hanks as Jimmy Dugan from A League of Their Own, but it's got to be Lou Brown, James Gammon from Major League. He had the best... That gum. I've been playing it off because I've been talking, but I paused. And it overwhelmed me. Not in the good way of being overwhelmed, the bad way. Anyway, back to Luke. That was a piece of the wrapper. Great. Back to Lou Graham. Lou Brown. Lou Graham was the guy from Foreigner. Had the best speech before the game. Said, "We won a game yesterday. If we win one today, that's called 2 in a row. We win one tomorrow, that's called a winning streak. It has happened before." And finally, the broadcaster. There's no other option. The great Bob Uecker as the great Harry Doyle in Major League. That is sports announcing of a defeated man at its finest. So there's my list. Hopefully you liked it. I've been seeing a lot of these come out, and I'm really looking forward to seeing more of them. Don't eat whatever year that gum is from. I'm just gonna... Public service announcement. It ain't right. Anyway, hope all is well. Check out Three Good Nerds. Don't eat old gum. And get a hat for your bat. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next time.